start the return inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Badgers offense will have the opening possession of the game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
They should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Handoff from the gun. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Slips through the line. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught. The Ducks offense has the ball for the first time. Looking for room. It's Gore. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Shoots it to the left. Wide open downfield. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throwing catch, and he's down at the 5.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And the Ducks are in the hurry-up. Trying to barge in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. You thought it was noisy when the Duck rolled out on that motorcycle? Decibels through the roof in the House of Loud.
And what a great job getting this crowd going early. This is not one of the biggest crowds in the country, but Alson Stadium is one of the loudest places you will ever be in, and they love their Ducks.
Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
With the catch, it's Johns.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in the rhythm. coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Throws to the tight end. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. The Badgers will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. Great place to start for this offense. Quick toss. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Give to the back. Running into the open space. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. Now on first down from the 30. Right back to the well. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
Finds his tight end. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. And the Badgers want to crank the tempo. Third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a fourth down. The Badgers will punt it away on fourth down. He'll try to really get into this one. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the offense trying to catch him off guard a little bit, running that draw play, but the defense wasn't fooled. Everybody stayed in their lane, and they're able to get the tackle for loss.
Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Right on the money. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. The give on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Vaughn. Here's a heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. They booted away. Calls for the fair catch, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Kicking team.
The only thing I can think is he just didn't see him signal for the fair catch. That's an easy call for the official, and they'll accept the penalty. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. back to the well. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough.
I appreciate you joining the stream, homeboy, but I just want to let you know I was looking at my line trying to see how they hold up against these dudes, bro. I'm trying to work on something, and I ended up taking 2 sacks. Which that wasn't a plan, but I was paying attention to my line and wasn't paying attention to what was going on.
They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The Ducks moving quickly to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Dropping back, it's Vaughn. Grab the marker, it's Fooney. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The offense in hurry up mode.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change.
There he goes. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Ducks. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10. You know they love their track at Oregon, and when the gun goes off and he hits open field, he is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
And they've had guys year after year with serious track speed. They'll get to the small runs, lull you to sleep, and then boom, they make those big plays because they got big-time playmakers with speed at running back.
Wants to throw on first down. Got his man downfield.
Bro, every time, bro.
Running inside the 20.
Oh, man. We not, like, what are we doing? Every time. Damn.
Flexibilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Always looking to throw. Caught close to the marker. It's Vaughn. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Gore. It'll fall in, complete. A little creativity on first down, but it doesn't work. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On the option. Crosses the 45. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
And screens are all about timing, right? You want to invite the defensive line to fly up the field, and then you want to throw it right over their head. And you could tell just a little bit off. The defense got in there so quick, got the quarterback hit before he could really get his bearings and throw the screen.
To throw, it's Vaughn. Throws to the back. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Snagged in the middle. It's Westbrook. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Converts on fourth down. Still going. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight.
Turning it on. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big game. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking for a crease. It's Gore. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is.
Like, he be getting hurt, bro, and it be irritating, man. I ain't lying.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
He be getting hurt, man. It be crazy.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Oregon! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Great job by the running back scoring on that pitch play off the option. It wasn't easy. He had to make somebody miss and do some dirty work there down inside the 10-yard line, but nice individual effort.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is a...
He smashes his way through again. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Badgers headed quickly to the line. Off the play fake on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to sling it on second down. Oh, he got loose. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
When you get man-to-man coverage and you're running that curl, I got to sell him deep. I got to get a little bit of space where I can make him thinking I'm running deep, and then I sit down real quick.
No, what the fuck? Bro, come on, man.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was
straight bullshit, bro. I swear, bro, they always do that, bro.
Score, and that's going to help their confidence.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Dropping back, it's Vaughn. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's going to run it.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Catch in the middle, it's Westbrook. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. This will likely be the last play of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout.
Ah, he didn't even try to catch that shit, man. Come on, bro.
And there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here late in the first half. They're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. He slings it deep to the left. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too.
Bro, I'm not letting them come back, bro. Like, that cornerback was facing the stands, bro. Like, literally turned around facing the stands. For what reason? I don't know, bro. Press triangle or circle, he lost, bro. Just lost.
Everybody's on the edge of their seats. Not a lot of space to be found. Good.
They're not going to win, though. I'm going to close the game up. Don't worry about that. I guarantee I'll close the game up.
Stop him at the 21. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
He'll pitch it. Slithers into space. Breaks into the open. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Leaves it with the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Ducks want to move quickly.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, it's just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running down the hill and making a tackle.
Got a man. It's Gore. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
He's got his man, makes the grab. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right, that's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
Back to pass. This time it's complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Hand off from the shotgun. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game, but I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
And the Badgers come to the line in the hurry-up. He'll pull it on the read. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. The Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. This guy can throw it. Using the quick game. Gets away from 1, finds some space. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Nowhere to go in the ball.
No, bro.
Defense trying to
Come
take it back.
on, man.
Loose down the middle. Touchdown, Wisconsin. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover. The
nigga ain't fumbled all season, bro.
Take it all the way back to the house.
Oh, man.
This defense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
I hit my own player, man. My own player hit me in the back. Like, come on, man. This game is bugged out.
Play from their own 30-yard line. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Grabbed in the middle. It's Westbrook.
Look at him. He ain't even trying to block.
Finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. That last big play has them in position to threaten here. 1st and 10 from the 37. Makes a pass to Marker. Nice pickup on the ground.
Now he hurt.
For the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. To give to the big fullback. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. now. Here's 2nd and long. Here comes the option.
Oh, my God.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but using that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense.
Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I love it. Nice play call, nice design. Get the ball to your speedster and let him do the rest. Try to find a way to isolate guys and get matchups. And you did it with your running back. Slash receiver there. And did the rest.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. To the air on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Hunt. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Badgers want to pick up the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Finds his big tight end.
And after that
Like, see how quick.
For the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Get it out on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
The best red zone offenses are the ones who can run the ball in this area, but that's a tough ask today, especially against this unit. One of the best 5 defenses in the nation stopping the run. This is a really big moment in this game.
They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass.
Look at that. Oh, I was about to say, bro, he didn't even.
He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
They want to throw it. Going for 6.
Give me that. Thank you.
It's picked off.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
The Ducks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sanders.
This is open, I know.
They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Finds a little space. Out across the 45, and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. And the Ducks will have it 1st and 10. He'll toss it.
He didn't toss that bitch all kind of wrong ways, bro. God,
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the 1st option, playing the 2nd option. There was absolutely
oh my God, come on, stop tossing it like that.
Exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the
Jesus.
ground.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Looking to throw. Caught
Oh my God, what was that?
much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Listen, I know this running back is shifty. I know he's really good in the open field, but that's just asking too much of him at this point. 3rd and long situation. He wasn't going to be able to make that extra guy miss trying to get that first down.
Wants to adjust the pattern. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Hauls it in the first down and more.
Come on, Payne.
Touchdown Ducks! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Alabama is putting on an offensive clinic, the likes of which we've seldom seen, and this program has had some legendary players. They're up by 25 over Mississippi State. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time it's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Hunt. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room.
Complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
The Badgers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it.
And when you call the quarterback sneak, you're thinking, I'm going to fall forward and get at least a yard. But Palmer, that defensive line got in there, and the QB got nothing.
Well, he's got to do a better job with the snap count, too, and try to catch the defense when they're napping. Right there, everybody was set and ready. And one more of those type plays, and this dude's losing his quarterback sneak privileges.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Now the toss. Turning it on. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
This quarterback is making outstanding decisions so far in this game, and you've already seen it throwing the football. The guy already has over 200 yards passing, but he's doing it in the running game as well. Really good decision that time. Seeing nobody accounting for the pitch guy, you flip it out, you pick up a nice play offensively. Really good football IQ from the quarterback position.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy 2nd down situations with some positive runs on 1st down. They just need something to get them going, some kind of spark. Ground game might be it in the future.
Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Past the 10. Touchdown, Badger! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
Split backs here. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Got room at the 35. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. The give as they work on that clock. Not much running room there thanks thanks to this senior defender.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Now the pitch. That might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Tight end getting vertical. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Timeout is called with just a single second left. One more play to pad the stats. He's looking to throw. Into the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's brought down a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.